All right, cash flow. Here's how to keep it coming, baby. Let's go. Hey there, Enterprisers, what's good? It's Jason Lager here again with Always Enterprise. And in this video, I want to talk to you about how to keep the profits flowing from your offers. How to keep the profits flowing from your offers, okay? Now, obviously in business, it's all about making profit, right? We are in the pursuit of profit, and that's not a bad thing. I don't know why a lot of people think it is a bad thing, but it's not. You're in business to make money, right? You want to be able to provide for your family. You want to be able to be successful. And you want to make money, plain and simple. That's why you're in it, all right? You're not in it to just be a good person, not just to help people, right? I like to tell people unashamedly, I'm not a missionary, I'm a mercenary when it comes to business, okay? Now, with that said, it's all about cash flow. You want to be sure that when you're doing the business, you're doing it in a way that cash flow continues to come. And sadly, sometimes it gets to a point where the offers that may have proven themselves over time start to hit a point where they're no longer converting like they used to, and they're not as crisp, right? They're not as, they're not popping like they used to. And as a result, they don't sell as well as they used to, okay? Does this mean that you should abandon them, that they're not tried, test, and improve them? Of course not. It just means that you might need to do some adjustments, okay? You're gonna find this in any business that you study. I don't care whether it's the fast food franchises that are doing well or the technology companies. Everyone has to do some type of rebranding and reassessment, and then kind of just go from there. And so what I wanna do is offer you 3 different ways, or at least 3 different themes that even in my practice right now I'm starting to consider and put into action, and they're very, very helpful. They look very promising with regards to being able to make sure that your offers continue to feed you the profits that they always have, keep you in business, keep you happy, keep you successful, and that's what it's all about, okay? So let's go ahead and dive right into it right now. Number 1, revamp. Okay, revamp. And when I say revamp, really what I'm getting after here is the appearance of your offer. How does it appear, right? How does it look? In the case of online marketing and selling things online, you get to where people see things, and that's really of paramount importance, because that's what it comes down to initially. People start with what they see. They're scrolling through Facebook, they're scrolling through social media, they're seeing ads pop up, okay? What is it that they're seeing that will cause them to stop and look and consider your offer? And then furthermore, when they look at your offer and actually are in front of it and considering it, again, how does it appear to them? So this is where things like aesthetics matter. And while I've never been a person that's been big on appearance for appearance sake, the reality is it does matter. Again, when people stop, what is it that they're seeing? What is it that is stopping them and keeping them from moving on to the next thing, right? So this is where you consider the structure of your funnel, your pages, your outlines, your headlines. Are they popping? Is the color and the construction of what is here engaging? Okay, what does it look like? And now let me go ahead and take it a little step further. So not only are you dealing with the appearance in terms of what does it look like, and now you want to consider also how does it present itself to your audience, okay? There's appearance in that consideration as well. So here's what I mean. If you're promoting a product that is teaching people how to be successful, how to make money, let's call it, maybe it's some kind of make money online program, whatever it is, could be crypto, real estate, internet marketing, whatever. When it comes to these themes, obviously there will always be pain points for it and people will always be interested for it, okay? But let me ask you something. Don't you think it would be a little bit more effective if you would tie in those messages of promise to the realities of what's happening in the world today, okay? This is called relevance, and you want to be relevant in your marketing as well. So make sure that when you're doing your marketing, the appearance is not just does it look nice, but what's the message that you're conveying to your person? What is the message? Again, are you taking the promise of what you're able to deliver and you're tying it to what's going on in the world today? So for instance, what's going on in the world today, right? Super high inflation, people losing their jobs, interest rates are soaring. You get the idea. Tie in your message of pain points to the way that you can deliver it and free them of their pain. And I'm telling you, that is going to have a very strong appearance as opposed to just saying, hey, buy my stuff. You get the idea. So when it comes to appearance, consider these things, all right? Number 1 is appearance. How does it look and how does it present itself to your prospect? Appearance. Number 2, reconstruct. Okay, reconstruct. Now when I'm talking about reconstruct, I think you get what I'm getting at here, but basically it means just to rebuild the thing if necessary. And your focus here, as opposed to the last point, which has everything to do with your message and your appearance, this now has to do with your offer itself. How good is your offer and what does your offer look like? This is where you want to consider some of the things that come with your bundle, with your package that you're offering, if that makes sense. So you want to consider, what is it that you're doing? If you've offered maybe some things in the past where they get some quick start bonuses of this, and this, it's time to take a good hard look at that and again, see, is it relevant? Are those things that people want? Is it something that seems like an exclusive, cool bonus right now? Or is it one of those things that they can fetch on their own? You see what I'm saying here? Maybe you would consider giving them, instead of this, and this, you give them this, and this. In other words, a fuller flavor or a different flavor. Or maybe just switch around some of the things that, again, propose itself to relevance and then also just the overall success of your person. When it comes to the people who are engaging you and acting as prospects for your business, your goal always needs to be, what can I give them that will shortcut their success? What can I give them that'll fix a problem? What can I give them that'll be a solution to an issue that they're having, right? So consider that when you're putting together your offer. Can you give them things that are timeless, that are valuable for today's market? And if so, how well can you lay it on there? And how much can you lay it on there? Reconstruct your offer to make it irresistible. Reconstruct. Number 3, and finally, relaunch, okay? Relaunch. And I think this kind of speaks for itself, but ultimately you want to get to where you are having launches and launches upon launches, okay? Relaunching your business, relaunching your product, okay? It's not one of those things where, yes, you have an evergreen product, you leave it there and it's just kind of evergreen in its attitude and its entirety. While that does help, especially if you've got evergreen marketing organic assets like a YouTube channel or a blog, the reality is it's easier for people to get excited over something that they're anticipating. And the way that you build anticipation is through a launch, okay? So now you start launching your product. You start launching your service all over again, right? You start a new marketing campaign that builds anticipation for this. And now that you've done points 1 and 2, like revamping and reconstructing, now you can relaunch. You have a brand new rebranded product, if that makes sense. Not necessarily that you have taken on a new business name, although that's a possibility, but you have something new and fresh that you can offer into the market. And I'm telling you, this is the way that it's going to be, all right? Now, if you wonder if this is effective, just consider some of your favorite brands. Let's take fast food, right? You could have a particular franchise that you love. Do they ever stop selling burgers? No, of course they don't. But they do have different focuses in their marketing, don't they? From time to time, they'll change things around. If you buy this one, you get this one, right? Or if you get this instead. You know what I mean? Like if you just think about it, you're gonna see this type of thing. Maybe you've seen this before where you've seen that they changed their wrapping and it threw you for a loop. Maybe you liked it, maybe you didn't, but it got your attention. That's what marketing is all about. So please consider these points, my friend, when it comes to wanting to make sure when you want the profits to come in from your offers. You don't have to change your offers around. You just need to make sure that you mix it up a little bit, again, to make sure that they're relevant, that they're attractive, and that they're irresistible. These are the 3 points that will help you keep the profits coming in. All right, there you have it, my friends. Listen, I trust this was helpful to you. Now you know what to do, okay? Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any more hot new content that I got coming down the pipe just for you. On top of that, make sure you click on the link below if you hadn't had a chance yet to start your own wildly successful online business. Watch over my shoulder as I show you exactly what to do if I was starting from scratch. Even if you've tried everything before and failed, even if you have no experience, even if you're on a shoestring budget, I can show you how to get this done. All right, that's it for me, my friends. Jason Ligo with Always Enterprise. I'll talk to you next time. Take care.